Hey, glad I caught you. The Republic needs a Jedi now more than ever. Corellia's under Imperial control. Every squad, soldier, and CO in the galaxy is fighting to get her back. We thought the Empire had taken the planet by force. Turns out, they had the Corellian Council's blessing.
I can't see the average Corellian agreeing to that.
The people of Corellia made the first strikes against the Empire. Unfortunately, they didn't do much damage. The Empire's taken over factories, shipyards, even local transport. The transport blockade's become the most urgent problem. The Republic's got allies all over Corellia. But without access to the rocket tram system, most of the Republic army is stuck here.
Where do these rocket trams run?
The suspended tracks all around Coronet City. It's the only way to reach some areas, and troop deployment's crippled without it. Corellia is a core world, a major industrial hub, and one of the founding members of the Republic. If we fall here, it might be for good. General Aves knows more about the trans system situation. He wants to see anyone willing to help.
If it means victory over the Empire, I'm more than willing.
Some of the Imperials here answer directly to the Emperor. You might be needed everywhere. General Aves has a command bunker here in the spaceport. I'll tell him to expect you.
General Aves, I was told you could use some help.
Master Jedi, I know the Order's stretched thin, but the Empire's not going to give up easy. Corporal Hartke explained we've lost access to the rocket trams, but he wasn't clear to know why. The Empire's gotten their hands on some modified neutron emitters. They're using them to wipe out anyone on board the trams.
Are the Imperials attacking Corellian passengers too?
Unfortunately, yes. But it hasn't stopped them from trying to escape to the more war-torn areas. The Republic has allies all over Corellia, but they're no help if we can't reach them. We've got to find those neutron emitters. We've received word that CorSec may have intel on the neutron emitters' location. They've carved out a safe haven in the red light sector.
What does CorSec stand for?
Corellian Security Force. Local law enforcement and our primary allies against the Empire. Without trams, the only way to reach the red light sector is on foot, and Imperial shock troops control what's in between. If you attack the Empire's supply camps, the shock troops will be distracted. My escort will move to meet up with CorSec as fast as we can.
Many troops will go to the supply camps, but others might not.
Don't worry about us. My men know this is no walk in the park. Once you reach the red light sector, meet me in the Gilded Descent. It's an old casino turned CorSec fortress. I'll let CorSec know we're coming. We'll be right behind you.
Just as I programmed. heard of us. Some exercise. Weakness. Heard of us. Business before pleasure, I suppose.
Welcome to the Gilded Descent. CorSec had the intel on the Neutron Emitters ready and waiting for us. The emitters are at Coronet Shipping. They're a major distributor of starship parts and weapons. The place is built like a fortress. Unfortunately, the Empire's using it as shock troop headquarters. That makes a straight assault impossible. Too many defenses.
Sounds like you got something in mind.
Nearly every place on Corellia has a back door. CorSec thinks some of the Selonian Tunnels run right under Coronet Shipping. The Selonians haven't dealt much with the Republic, so I sent a Corellian to do the negotiating. He should have been back by now.
Who is this Corellian exactly? Can he be trusted?
Cole Cantarus, a former captain in CorSec's Council Guard. The man's impulsive, but he hasn't let me down yet.
Sir, Imperials attacked the rendezvous point. Captain Cantarus and the Selonian have been captured.
Someone tipped off the Imperials. Do we know where they're being held?
There's a captured CorSec station nearby. It would have the cell blocks and fortifications they'd need.
CorSec needs to keep the red light sector secure. You've got to free Captain Cantarus and his Selonian contact.
Consider it done.
These CorSec stations have room for plenty more prisoners. Help them if you can. But Cantarus and his contact are your primary concern. I'll put CorSec on alert, and tell my scouts to watch for any sign of them. Get going.
O kakiza spida parupa. Gadwa shiniko higatanoya.
Uklu mafutal tamlo homed tauluzu tu.
It's the Jedi way.
Tu ar ozun mul pelutar partabaza.
Mami lebik bak manuk. Maraka naja ki nam ya bamyak.
Take care of yourself.
Mimag kemen nimak.
Yobana Pihota, Mindia?
I'm here to rescue you.
Weg, imatakamu, nakise!
Doti puna, manchika pugnoni snimo.
Cole Cantarus, General Aves sent me to get you out of here.
Just in time, too. I didn't like the looks of those Imperial interrogators. This is Gosse, head of the local Selonian sept. She can get us inside Coronet Shipping.
Has something happened to the Selonians? If I get them out, is there somewhere safe they can go? I'll clear out the Imperials and help as many as I can.
Can't really ask for more than that. Place looks pretty cleared out. Gosse and I will get back to the red light sector and meet up with General Aves. The Imperials will hit the Selonians hard once they discover our escape. You better move fast.
Wasn't planning on dropping my guard yet.
We were starting to wonder if you'd make it back. Glad you didn't bring the Empire with you.
The Selonians made it to the red light sector. The Imperials were too scattered by your attack to stop them.
Gosse is helping her sept settle in. I didn't thank you properly earlier.
I hope neither of you were scarred by Imperial captivity.
The Empire's turned Coronet City into a battlefield. Spending a few hours as their prisoner was nothing.
Your actions gained you more than one ally. Gosse had her people confirm the Selonian Tunnels ran underneath Coronet Shipping. The Selonians were forced out of the tunnels by the Empire, but plenty of predators moved in afterwards. You'll have to be careful.
I wouldn't be much of a Jedi if I let a beast scare me off.
As long as you're down there, you could clear some of those predators out. The Selonians would like their homes back someday.
The tunnels will bypass the shock troops, but their commander, Captain Granta, will be inside. Don't underestimate him.
If he's as tough as the shock troops I've fought so far, I won't have any problems.
Don't judge Captain Granta by his troops. The man's captain for a reason.
You'll find the neutron emitters outside, somewhere with a clear shot at the tram system. This spike should override any Imperial security. The neutron emitters will interfere with portable comm transmissions. Once you're inside, contact me through Coronet Shipping's system.
Congratulations. You're inside. Did you give any thought to what might happen next? Coronet Shipping is under my command. You may have beaten our defenses, but you won't get past my men.
I've beaten shock troops all over Corellia. How are these men any different?
They were hand-picked by their commander, and he'll be leading them against you. Outside, the tunnels were your escape route. In here, you have nowhere to run. Destroying the neutron emitters will get you nowhere. We have other ways of keeping the Republic under control.
No matter how many tricks the Empire pulls, I'll stop them.
You will be another corpse. Nothing more.
Orders, sir.
Show the Republic how the Empire handles its enemies.
I
just need to contact General Aves for instructions. Captain Granta is dead, General. We're ready to shut down the neutron emitters.
Cancel that. Imperial troops are boarding the rocket trams, trying to cripple us before we can move out. If the Imperials hit us hard enough, we'll have no one left to send. We have to use the neutron emitters to wipe them out.
The civilians knew the risks. We can't let the Imperials reach those troops.
I'll have my men meet the tram at the station to make sure. Get back to the red light sector as soon as you can. You made it out. We've been busy. Coronet Shipping's still a mess. But the rocket trams are up and running. The neutron emitters work perfectly. The Imperials on board didn't even have a chance to attack.
Tell that to the civilians trying to escape the war. They didn't deserve to become casualties.
Saving those civilians might have cost the Republic their reinforcements.
There are plenty of people willing to fight. The people who died can't be replaced.
What's important is we have access to the rocket tram. We're already moving troops and supplies to Republic holdouts across Corellia. But the Empire's not making it easy. Once our reinforcements move from the rocket tram to the ground transport, they disappear.
We're not sure how the Empire's catching them, but someone contacted us who thinks he does. Councilor Balos, of the same Corellian council that voted to join the Empire.
That was a mistake. The Republic's trying to free Corellia. I want to help.
We don't need a traitor's help.
I'm risking my life to contact you. The least you could do is hear me out.
We're risking our lives every day to undo the Council's decision. We don't owe you a thing.
I'm not asking for forgiveness, but your reinforcements will never get through Labor Valley without my help. Your men disappear once they move to speeders. The Empire's using prototype droids that can bring down any short-range vehicle.
Exactly how would someone like you know something like that?
The Council interacts with the heads of the Empire on a daily basis. My assistant, Dina Behar, has been researching the droids. I've instructed her to meet you in Labor Valley. Can she expect you?
Betray me in this, and you'll regret it for the rest of your days.
The Empire would do worse. Believe me, I want the Republic to win. I should get back before I'm missed. If I learn anything else that might help, I'll contact you.
If this is a trap, we'll find out soon enough. Take the rocket tram to Labor Valley and find this Dina Behar. We need to stop those droids.